Hi, Professor. My name is Caitlin Thomason, and I am going to talk about one of the seven self-empowerment pledge that you told us to, and I'm the one that I really find interesting and the one I really like is the Friday's promise, and that's resilience. And it says in the book, I will face rejection and failure with courage, awareness, and perseverance, making these experiences that platform for future acceptance and success. So, resilience is very important to me, especially for like empowering myself, because it has to do with when you fall, you don't just stay laying on the ground, you get back up and try again. I I'm in college. College is hard. Say you fail one test, what do you do next after that test? Do you continue to just go, okay, I'm a failure. I failed this test. I'm going to fail the next one, the one after that, and so on and so forth. Or do you get back up and you're like, okay, what did I do wrong on this test? What are all the things that I could have done differently? And how am I going to change it for next time? So, looking at resilience in the standpoint of nursing, it would be say I didn't meet the expectations of my patient for one day. One of my patients just said, you know, I didn't feel well treated, or I didn't get my medicine on time, or um, you looked like you were in a rush, blah, blah, blah. Like all these other things that they could bring up and say, you didn't do this correct, you didn't do this correct. Or like just the patient wasn't happy with my performance. What would I do? Leave, quit my job, or say, okay, thank you so much for your feedback. This is what I'll do differently next time, and work your way through it because you never want your patient to feel like they are not treated well. And if they do have that experience with you, at least you will be able to be resilient, go back, go retry, do it over again. But you're not going, I'm sorry I failed. I'm just a failure. That's it. No longer going to be a nurse. And I think that's super important, especially going throughout nursing school. We practice new skills on a daily in nursing school. What are you going to do if you fail one of your skills checkoffs? Are you just going to say, well, failed one, done, no longer going to be a nurse anymore because I failed and never going to be better? Or are you going to go, okay, I failed it. Let's practice. It's all about practicing and standing back up. Um, to me, like resilience in all of the seven um, promises to me should not be a okay, I'm only going to focus on this thing on this day. I think they should be a yes, remind yourself of it on that day, or just be like, okay, this is the one I'm really focusing on today. But you need to remember all of them for your everyday, all the time standpoint of work. Sorry, excuse me. Um, with um, rejection, it's for the I will face rejection and failure, but I will face rejection with courage and awareness and perseverance, making these experiences the platform for future acceptance and success. Say you go on a job interview and you don't get the job. That's rejection. You're not being wanted for that job. What are you going to do? say, okay, I'm never going to apply for a job again. I know I sound like a broken record, but it goes on about like, what are you going to do when someone says, nope, you're not right for this job? Are you going to say, okay, I'll never apply here again, even though you really, really want that job? Or are you going to go, okay, thank you for your time. Thank you for interviewing me. Thank you for letting me come in and all that. And then go back home and look through what did you do wrong in the interview? What could you have done better? Is it just because I don't have enough experience for this job? Do I need to get another job first, get experience, and then go back maybe in 3 years, something? Just go back and say, hey, I'm back. Can I have another interview? Let's reapply for this job because you really want it. Yes, you were rejected, but you're not going to go back and say, oh, rejected, never going back there again, never retrying. That's just not what I would do. I would practice, get to know what I did wrong, and work towards what I truly want. Resilience is an important thing to me, and I feel like everybody, even to this standpoint in their life, however old you are, but to the standpoint of college, you've had to be resilient even throughout high school, middle school, elementary, whatever. It doesn't matter like, if you're a mom and then you went into college, or a dad and you went into college after, you know, quitting school for a while. You have to be resilient. Say didn't, you missed a mistake that one of your children did, and you didn't, like, not punish them, but you didn't talk to them the correct way. You're not going to be like, well, I'm never going to be able to teach my children correctly. Everybody has to be resilient in everything they do. And I think we practice it on a daily basis, but it's something you'll continue to practice and continue to be good at and train yourself on throughout the rest of your life. And that to me is why resilience is the most important. Thank you.